Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wizzer.
Hey Dan, did you like Fallout 76?
No.
Oh. Hey Dan, did you like Cyberpunk 2077?
No.
Oh. Hey Dan, do you like Saints Row 2022?
I haven't played it.
Well, I've heard some very interesting things, and a lot of them are that it is a glitchy, buggy, unfinished mess. And to be fair, I have seen like a lot of videos and content clips of these bugs.
I would still want to play it physically myself, because I still remember people doing that with like Sonic Colors, and it was fine.
Oh, I mean, it's not like just it's not like...
No.
Like,
I mean, I
really...
saw there were a lot of from Sonic Colors, and then it was just people. So I'm gonna wait for my friend to play more of it to kind of give me more feedback on it, because he got it. So I'm gonna wait for that. Before we so that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for that. I mean, until then, I still have 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3. So
that's fine.
Oh, no, not 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and 4, because 1 is just Diet San Andreas. So who cares?
Like Diet San Andreas. That's like an insult to San Andreas.
Dollar store.
There's things to do in San Andreas.
Dollar store. Bargain.
It's more like, honestly, it's more like bargain bin GTA 3.
Like Saints Row didn't really get good until 2.
Yeah. I mean, it has, like, similar amount... It's just, like... I mean, original Saints Row is just really janky and dull. Like, the main reason it stuck around was because, well, A, it was an Xbox 360 exclusive at the time.
I think it was only Xbox.
Yeah. Well, no, it must have been on 360, because I've
look it up. Look it up in a minute, but before we do that, I want to do the Wizzer stats. Because we need to do those. So,
all in speed.
Well, yeah, he's got all speed, but there's more that we can do. So he's got 10 speed, and we can max out any of these stats to the max that his weight class allows him. Because I put him based on his actual weight, because I looked it up because I'm a psychopath. So strength, he can have all the way up. He can have a 2 to 7. What number do you want to give him from 2 to 7?
4.
4. All right. Submission is basically this is basically how good he is at dealing out and defending against submission holds. He can have all the way from a 3 to a 10.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay, he's a little better with that. Durability 2 to 7.
How about another 4?
Alright. Technique. Basically how good he is at countering attacks.
Well, he does have that mongoose fighting spirit in his blood,
He can have all the way up to 10.
Go up to 10 with that.
Alright, so 10 speed, which I already did. Charisma, 3 to 10.
You mean, how charismatic is someone who's got mongoose blood, really? The answer is very.
So you just keep it at its minimum?
Yeah.
Okay. Hardcore. How good he is at using, like items or attacks, like weapons and shit. You can have all the way up to a 9 from a 3.
Give him an 8.
8? Okay. Stamina. 4 to 10.
I mean, I guess actually, I say this, I mostly remember Wizzer from when he was an old-ass man, so 4.
Okay, so that'll stay there. Alright, these are his stats. If things get difficult, I'll up whatever I need, but this is the joke for now. Alright, but yeah, so that's... But yeah, so I'm just gonna wait on Saints Row, because the more and more time goes on, the internet's become increasingly unreliable for me, so... Like, literally, there was a fucking review for Roller Drome where a guy didn't fucking look in the options menu to see the easier options, didn't know how to use the fucking laser weapon, and all this shit, and he got the most helpful review on Steam.
Oh no, man! The clips I've seen and the way the physics engine isn't working, and like this one I haven't looked into as much, but a couple of things did mention the character creation being a massive step down from previous titles, which feels...
That's a little weird considering it wasn't that deep before.
Yeah, apparently it's even more of a step down. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things, and very few of them have been good.
Like I said, I'll see what my friend says because I feel like that's more reliable. But I'm gonna give it time because he still just got the game, and there's that thing when you first get a game, sometimes you fall in love with it immediately. Then later, as time goes on, you're like, wow, this game's actually kind of a piece of shit. Or sometimes you just end up liking it more and more because two things can be true. Okay. The Wizzer's first match will be Triple H versus Triple H and Ric Flair.
Well, speaking of dead or disgraced...
Well, actually, no, neither of them are dead.
I mean... dead on the inside. I
mean, yeah. They are WWE wrestlers, so a lot of them are dead on the inside.
I mean, Ric Flair is both.
Woo!
He's both dead on the inside and disgraced.
Ric Flair is doing, like, fucking Car Shield commercials now.
Yeah, well, he's hardly going to be doing airline commercials, is he?
But, oh yeah, I turned off the music for copyright reasons, so what I'll probably do is in post just add in music. So, because there's a lot of copyrighted music in here, and now it's just a little bit like, I'd rather...
The most unfitting music.
Yeah, hello, welcome, Sabo.
No, he's been here a while.
I've been here for like the last 5 minutes. I've just been listening to you guys.
It didn't, for whatever reason, when I make the calls in here, it doesn't do the da-dong, so I had no idea. And that's not something that I turned off. It's just some reason.
Thanks for noticing me.
I couldn't notice you. I'm looking at a video game screen, fucko.
He was talking to me. I noticed him. I just didn't care.
Jesus. That's worse. At least I have a reason.
At least I'm honest.
I mean, I am too.
Oh, I guess if we're talking about games, I've played a lot more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I'm now in what I refer to as side quest hell.
So a Xenoblade game.
Where even worse, because like every time I clear out a quest, it's like, oh, here's 3 more to take their place, and it's like I don't know if any of these actually give me things, or what any of this actually means anymore. And like without even trying, like I don't know, about 60 hours ago, I somehow like got way ahead of the level curve of the rest of the game. So I've just been like over leveled for the majority of the game. And so all of this time where it's like, oh no, well, this is going to be a really tough fight. And I'm like, is it though? Especially since the game mechanics that you do like 1 million damage that the enemy has no hope of actually being able to interact.
This enemy is going to be the most challenging we've ever... Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. But imagine if in Persona, right, if you all-out attack took about 2 minutes, and also, because you had to go through every single individual party member going into their attack animations, and then also there was literally nothing the AI could do to interrupt this attack after you started it, and then also if it hit for like literally 1 million damage. It's kind of like that. So, game difficulty has been kind of fucked, and I don't even know why. I wasn't grinding or anything. It's just suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm like 10 levels higher than this enemy, and this is supposed to be a challenge. Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, other than that, it's all right. It's all right. I like it.
That's just like when I played Dot Hack way back in the day, and I was always over leveled because I would just have spend so much time just running around doing side quests, and it's like it's time for the storyline battle. They kill them in 1 hit, and then it cuts to the cutscene where we're like, no, they're too powerful. I have to use my trump card.
What, stage an insurrection, then steal a bunch of highly classified documents, and then be surprised when everyone's like, you should give those back, right? How has he not been arrested for that? Isn't that actually just treason?
Yeah.
Because they're not. Because they think it could be a security hazard if a former president is actually thrown into jail.
Put him in like a special jail.
I don't think they have special jails for former presidents. They never expected one would be required.
Oh, come on. After fucking Richard Nixon, they should have known. Like after Tricky Dick, someone should have gone. We maybe should have a contingency in case we elect someone who's a criminal.
You see, then they had a thing where they knew that they were just gonna get pardons. So they didn't have to care then, and they're like,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think Trump get pardoned. Fuck.
Well, let's be fair. We can't be sure if it's because Biden doesn't like him or because Biden's just too old to actually know what to do.
No, it's because they want to make an example out of him.
And throw him in jail. Well, you know what they should do? They should bring back exile. Put him on a boat, put him in the Atlantic, and then say, I don't care where you go, but if you come back here, you'll get shot.
Oh shit.
Then some place would have to take him. It's not like he can just go to some random island and never come back.
We could dream. Besides, he's got all of these friends. Send him to Russia. He could be a peace envoy or something. Why? He and Putin are such good friends, as you said before.
It's true.
And a number of other, amongst other statements that have surely aged well. Ugh.
Man, I'm
good.
Triple
And
H
it's nice to
actually
know
in
that you can
trouble.
live in a world where you can commit treason and, you know...
Well, that's only if you're rich.
Yeah, but you can only get away with that if you're only.
He's not even rich anymore.
Yeah, but it's the
bankrupt.
illusion of him being rich.
He's
No.
rich on paper.
Yeah. Most of his money belongs to Russia, but
Or his ex-wife.
so I can't wait to show you the footage of one of the finishers I gave the Wizard. It's very stupid. I did give
Stupider than
what?
the Wizard himself? I think not.
It's one where he rides the opponent and spanks their butt.
Ah, it's the future episode of Dark Side of the Ring, is it?
When he spanked Triple H's ass.
Sexual harassment lawsuit incoming.
One of the other moves I gave him is I gave him the ability to as his like down throw on the turnbuckle is he does the stink face. Do you know what the stink face is?
Yeah.
Good. I don't need to explain it. I don't know if I'll get it to use it in this fight, but it'll be funny if I do. Okay, I keep forgetting because I made him a cruiserweight, which is accurate to his actual weight in the game. He can't fucking lift people up. I feel like, for my sanity, I might change that.
And that's not even one of the changes one of the things I suggested. That's just all you.
It is.
You can't even blame me.
I can't.
You can blame Sabo, though.
He wasn't here to stop me.
I was here in spirit. You just couldn't listen. You have to open your heart more, Dan.
No. I refuse. Oh, I did, so where I am right now in 30 is I did get the Gunnex sword, the 2-starter Kogias, and I do have Elgheim.
I like one of those units. Elgheim's alright, but you know, it's just kind of...
You know, I realized from it, though, I apparently don't hate Kogias as much as I thought because I have been deploying Colin. Where I have outright refused to do the Majestic Prince ones as much as possible.
You traitor.
Apparently I don't hate it as much as I thought I did, considering I just deploy them.
You fucking traitor. Next you'll be telling me about the virtues of Ned!
No.
I've never felt more betrayed in all of my life. You're dead to me.
Sabo just going all according to Kikaku or some shit.
Yes. That's right. This was my plan all along.
You don't have a plan. If you had a plan, like all the things you like would actually be good. Not
Well, I look like the kind of person that has a plan.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Don't you ever do that again!
To be fair, Sabo is the kind of person I could imagine blowing up a hospital. Besides, it's Gotham. The hospital was probably like running drugs or something.
It is Gotham.
Yeah, there you go, everyone. Was Joker the hero all along? Question mark.
It is Gotham,
mark,
and Gotham is kind of like some of those scummy cities from New Jersey. So, you know.
True.
Maybe we should just let Gotham blow up.
I mean, it wasn't Gotham
that's
originally
what Bane
just based...
wanted. I don't. Do you really want to agree with Bane?
Except for... Hold on. Remember, it's not the Bane you like, Train.
Well, it's not actually his plan, is it? Because that Bane is a simp for... What's her face?
Talia al Ghul.
Oh, she's not even called Talia. She's not even Talia. She's basically Talia, but she's not Talia. She's legally distinct Talia.
At least she's legally distinct.
I don't know why she's not Talia, but, you know... I don't know a great many things.
Because if she said, hello, my name is Talia, then everyone would immediately go, oh, okay, she's Ra's al Ghul's daughter and the bad guy.
Not everyone. But I mean, she still could have been called whatever her fake name is. Then also be like, best surprise, my name was Talia al Ghul. I tricked she was sex. Which is basically Talia's like MO anyway, really. That and rape.
It's true. Well, no, they retcon it now. Now he's just a tube baby.
Oh. Cowards. I like that Damian Wayne had a horrible backstory because he's a horrible character, and it made it that much more fun to hate him.
Well, here I go dying again. This isn't the ideal introduction the Wizzer hoped for.
I'm sure you can.
No, I got pinned!
No.
Alright, I think we need to give him more stats. He can't do half of his moves. Because this game has weight detection. He can't fucking... He's got like no resilience. I think I'm gonna have to...
I don't have enough mongoose blood for this.
Oh no! We need to inject him with more mongoose blood! Oh no, he's just getting his ass kicked now by Ric Flair and Triple H! You already pinned him, you don't need to beat him up more!
Well, it's Ric Flair, so I wouldn't put it past him. You should be thankful he's not whipped his dick out and helicoptered it over the Wizard by now.
He might have done that when the screen faded.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have to take him back in. We're gonna have to give him some more mongoose blood and try this again. Fuck. Alright, Bobby, we need to go into the editor and make you better. Because you're too shit.
Can't even beat Triple H.
You fucking cunt.
Shake my head.
You pathetic bitch. Alright, let's up his weight class so he can actually fucking throw people. There we go. I forgot, that's why I never made cruiserweights, because they're just bad in this game. They're just bad.
Look, much like Vince McMahon, you know, big muscles is big fun. That's his that was why Hulk Hogan got so big. Because Vince is like, oh yeah, that's what we need.
True.
Am I implying that Vince McMahon has a fetish for big, muscular, oiled dudes? Yes.
Oh, look at those rippling muscles.
What's he gonna do about it?
Those glistening pecs. Oh. It does mean the Wizard will lose speed, but I mean, it really doesn't matter in this game. And we're just gonna max him out completely. He's just gonna be maxed out. We've injected him with as much mongoose blood as possible. We might have done with him might be illegal, but
well, I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure there's never been any kind of like controversy in professional wrestling related to doping.
What's funny is his appearance won't change for me adding his weight class. Like, he doesn't become fatter. He literally looks exactly the same. Oh, your Uber's here!
No, I'm gonna go shut my window because that might get annoying.
Alright, we're gonna give you a clean slate, Wizzer. Now, this time, don't lose to Triple H. That's all you have to do, is you have to win against Triple H.
He's not your boss quite yet. Give it a few more years.
Yeah, this is only 2006. This is the era when Triple H was just always winning the fucking heavyweight championship. He was just always the belt person for like a decade. All right, yeah, same shtick. You gotta try and beat him this time. All right, we've given you a lot of mongoose blood. A lot of mongoose blood. That stuff ain't cheap.
Is this even pre-John Cena?
No, this is John Cena at his height. This is 2006.
Yeah.
We killed so many
Yeah, so many mongooses it cut out.
What, mongoose blood?
More mongoose blood. Okay, we don't need to see the entrances again. We've already seen it. We already see your pathetic run, Wizard. We don't need to see it again. This time you need to run all over his face. Ah, I see you made him heavyweight. Yes, that's perfect. More muscles. I love it. I'm not allowed in the building anymore. Legally. Do you think Vince sneaks in by like wearing like a Groucho Marx mustache and glasses? Oh fuck, it just cut out so they didn't hear my funny joke. Damn it! Damn it! Hold on, I'll fix this. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, now I'll repeat my hilarious joke.
You're gone again.
He was like, now I'll repeat and then cut.
That's it. I'm here. I will repeat the funny joke. Do you think I forgot.
I was gonna say it's probably not funny at this point.
Yeah,
You've already said it twice.
Yeah.
Actually, only once. Because it cut out so quick, I didn't get to say it. Anyway, do you think Vince... Actually, no, I remember now. Do you think Vince McMahon sneaks into the WWE building wearing like a Groucho Marx, like, false nose and mustache? And glasses?
No, I think he just walks in.
Oh, no, he legally actually can't go in there.
You think that'll stop Vince?
Yeah, but in this era, he probably has to wear at least the Groucho mask. That'll confuse WWE fans, trust me.
Maybe he just walk.
They've never heard of Groucho Marx.
No, because he could wear just like a little mask and they wouldn't know.
You know what it is?
Everybody would buy it. Even his family would buy it.
You know what it is? He probably just walks around wearing like a latex mask of Shawn Michaels or something.
Look! It's my mask of Bret Hart. Oh, there we go. Now the Wizard can do damage. The mongoose blood has empowered him.
Where's the Wizard Disney Plus show?
Right? They're too cowardly to do it. They were too cowardly to do Squirrel Girl, so... It's not a joke, they actually did have a Squirrel Girl thing lined up and they stopped doing it mid-production.
Yeah, it sounds like Disney. They are in not great circumstances right now.
Better than HBO Max.
Hmm.
HBO Max apparently has lost like 30 billion from this shit, and their goal was to save 3 billion.
Well,
4 billion lives.
I mean, what are you supposed to do when it just show it's like, you think about it, you know, if you just suddenly mysteriously axe a bunch of programs from HBO Max, because it'd be one thing if it was just like, oh, Batgirl and Scuba cancelled, but you're also getting rid of programs and things that were already on HBO Max and people already wanted to see.
Oh yeah,
it's like you're not showing any confidence in the service, or you're just showing that there's clearly something going on. Something fucking going on behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, actually we do know, because they are trying to do a merge, and they're in favor of the Discovery Plus one, the one that nobody fucking likes, because the CEO was from that first, and it's his baby, and he's a fucking idiot.
Even though HBO Max had a really successful first,
it was like the most.
Outing.
It was either the most or the second most popular one.
So, despite that level of success, we're just going to sabotage it for shits and giggles.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then they'll sit there and they'll wonder, man, why are we hemorrhaging money? I
can't figure it out.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, that's the actual reason. It's not anything. It's funny enough, not even anything like political, like some people were thinking at one point, and I was even like, yeah, it's possible because he's a Trumper, but it's just plain old stupidity and ego. Just a good old-fashioned dumb.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it will all work out on capacity. Probably pretty poorly for them, as I said. They're already hemorrhaging subscribers because of all of this crap. And just like anything, it's one thing you're already convinced that you'd already got people away from, or started to get Netflix. So rather than nurture that kind of growing, nurture that sort of growing, viewer base, you just shit on them and say, all right, well, we need you to pay for a different subscription service. People are just gonna go, nah, thanks, man. I'll just go and pirate the shit I was gonna watch.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's come down to.
And in a hilarious turn of events, where we were moving away from physical media being we're moving away from physical media being the norm, and now we have to go back to it because physical media is the only way that it's safe. It's the only way you can actually safely, enjoy a show.
That's actually kind of why, even with streaming, I still was leaning towards getting things physically, because I just don't trust. I just have a natural distrust of corporations.
It's just funny how it's gone back full swing, and physical media is now gone back up.
And what's funny is they just yesterday announced a DVD set of Ed, Edd and Eddy coming out. So.
Well, now you have even less reason to watch HBO Max. Although, I did hear another theory how they would was also being removed, so they didn't have to pay certain people who created some of these.
Oh yeah, the royalties.
I'm pretty sure they've straight up confirmed that the reason they cut a lot of these things out is so that they don't have to pay from their quote limited funds all these royalties that you have to pay. Because apparently you get royalties if your work is being streamed constantly.
Yes. And probably they were at least popular enough shows to where it was costing them money. By the way, what's really funny about, even though I won, the ending cutscene is the same. Ric Flair runs in, punches the Wizard in the nuts, and then they just beat the shit out of me. Or, well, beat the shit out of the Wizard, not me. I'm not here.
Thanks, Ric Flair.
Woo!
Where are you, Dan? Maybe Dan was the Wizard all along.
Yeah, it's a theory.
You think I would admit to being the Wizard if I was? It cut out, I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe the Wizzer is the friends we made along the way.
Maybe the Wizzer's the mongoose in us all.
Just gotta trust in that inner mongoose.
Embrace it. Well, the Wizard lost. F. Well, won, but lost. F.
So what you're saying is there's no way for the Wizard to actually win.
We'll see. There's more matches to be had because we're only 30 minutes in. Having more.
20 of it.
Having more. 10. 10.
Oh, okay. And 10 of those minutes were on technical difficulties.
It was the Wizard technically not being good.
This crap is getting really old. You okay? I'll live.
Wow, this game has no fucking subtitles, so I can't even hear what they're saying.
You're good.
I think we could guess. Oh, I am the champion. You'll never be the champion. I'm too good.
This is the guy trying to help him.
Oh. Well, you're not
nice
the champion, but I'm sure if you try really hard and believe in yourself, you too could become a champion like me, insert popular wrestler from like 20 years ago here.
So how about you and me team up?
Well, no, he wants to team up with me. To beat up Triple H and Ric Flair.
Oh. Well, just let the sexual harassment lawsuits do that to Ric Flair. They'll do more damage than any man can do.
My stock goes up. And when I hit him with the T-bone and pin him again,
Man, remember that
I'll be that
times I didn't have a real fighting tournament to WWE?
Yeah. You're cutting out a lot on my end. Hello? Jesus, that was like a firecracker sound.
Is Sabo alive?
Still alive, yes.
Sabo's coming in fine.
You're robotic on my side.
Well, now I am. There we go. Why is the introduction of the Wizard having so many technical difficulties?
It's only...
This is actually frustrating.
Alright, I've tried turning off my Switch. See if that was affecting it somehow.
Alright, so now it's the Wizard with Shelton Benjamin versus Triple H and Ric Flair.
Who?
I don't even remember. Literally, the reason why I didn't say who was talking to me is because I couldn't fucking place his name. I know who's on the loading screen, though. That's The Undertaker. It's The Undertaker. He's right there.
Always remember to trot the Undertaker out every time we want to get some good publicity.
It's true.
Or has he been disgraced now? I forget.
I don't think so.
Thought you made some like right-wing tweets, but I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess you can't blame everyone for making like really right-wing tweets, or else there's just no one left to have anymore.
Especially old man wrestlers.
Everyone becomes slightly right-wing at some point.
Except me, I'm pure as snow.
Give it time. Eventually you too will just feel the compulsive need to just say something right-wing.
I have more fun making fun of people who are extremely right-wing. It's fun.
You won't even realise it. You'll just be like, man, these immigrants have come over here and they have taken all of my jobs.
I don't think I'll say that.
Dramatic gasp.
I call it a hunch. I don't think I'll be saying that.
Give it time.
I've given it some more thought, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
I said give it time, not thought.
I've given it some time.
He said give it time, not 1 second.
Hey, he didn't specify how much time, did he now, bitch?
7 units of time.
Okay, translate that to something in English.
A smidge of time.
Okay,
a crumb of time.
Okay. Okay, it hasn't changed.
A murder of time.
That's a lot of crows.
A baker's dozen of time.
Ric Flair, you fool, you came to the ring. Now I'll beat you up too.
Get a chair.
This isn't one of those matches I can't use a chair in this one.
You should be able to use a chair in every match.
If I do, I get DQ'd. If I whip out a chair from under the ring and start hitting him, I'll just get DQ'd. A funny thing you can do in some of these games is you can, if you pull out a table from the bottom, you can set it up to on one of the things and have the AI punch you into it and they get DQ'd.
That's just gay. That sounds just like strategy to me.
Oh no, I'm getting choked out. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Ric Flair definitely knows how to choke.
I know, it's Triple H choking me right now.
It's fine, just say hard and daddy and that'll make him feel really awkward.
Well, he did just let me go.
Yeah, it worked.
The Cerebral Assassin! That was his actual like nickname. I'm not even making jokes. Which I always thought was funny because most of his plans were hit him with a chair.
I was gonna say, did he like assassinate people's brains, or did they just say he's very smart?
I think they were like he's very smart, but usually his plans were I hit them with a chair.
I mean, unless he was gonna orchestrate like I don't know something crazy like convincing a wrestler to let himself be suspended above a ring and then like descend down, but then hire a really shitty company to handle this sort of stunt so that it inevitably goes wrong and kills him. I don't think you can call yourself a cerebral assassin. That was just a crazy random scenario I just pulled off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's probably kind of crazy, honestly, man. I don't know where the hell that came from.
Yeah, that would never happen. I don't know why I said it.
Yeah, what the hell? Dude, Jesus. God, I forgot how much I hated like tag fights in this game. I kicked Ric Flair, Triple H, and the ref in one fucking strike.
I think you're not gonna get DQ for kicking the ref.
Yeah, you just get yelled at.
Can't believe you kicked me in the face.
Hey, I was in the way! How dare you!
But yeah, I mean, from what I remember playing some of these games with my friend, like, part of the problem with tag matches is that if you start to pin someone, their tag partner will rush in to save them, and your tag partner's, like, always slow up to get in the ring to help.
Yeah.
So it's inevitably just like, oh, you have to basically murder one of them so he's unconscious so you can get the other one.
Pretty much.
But it's Ric Flair, so you can't feel too bad.
Whoa.
He's woo his last ood. Oh no.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Look, it's wrestling. You either die young or live long enough to see yourself get disgraced. Or in the case of Chris Benoit, you do both.
Or you're Asuka and for some reason none of that happens and you're in your 40s and everything's fine still.
Yeah, why is it Chris Benoit in this game, I wonder?
Actually, I don't remember if he's in this game or not.
Oh, I hope he is.
I actually don't remember. Before we end the recording, I will go and check.
Oh, bring back Benoit. You know his son is wrestling. Got in trouble because he called himself Chris Benoit Jr.
Probably not the smartest move.
Well, he is his son, so it's technically true. But yeah,
I don't think I would use that as my ring name.
I'm gonna be like, is he not allowed to mention his father? Because like he's I mean I know they went crazily to try and unperson him, but like like that's his son. That kind of can't not be mentioned.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like,
changed a bit.
If my dad was Benoit, I don't think I would use Benoit as my wrestling name. I would call myself anything else. I'd call myself the fucking Wizzer before that.
I think part of the problem, or part of the thing, is that after the initial unpersoning, a lot of stuff came out about the brain damage that Chris Benoit had suffered.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, the narrative has been a bit shifted that casts him as more of a tragic character than it was at the time. No, it was obviously soon after, but I think he's still. I don't think he's been. I think there's been a lot of blowback on him calling himself Chris Benoit Jr. Regardless.
Yeah. Still, it's still probably not the move I would make. Just because, you know.
But it is the move Vince would make.
It's true.
You ask yourself, what would Vince McMahon do?
The worst!
Fucking anything.
What's the worst, fucking most, like, bottom of the barrel thing you could think of? That's what Vince will do. What's that? An incest storyline? Yes! Yes, he would!
Oh, I think the storylines are whatever. I think the actual fuck things are the actual things he did. Like, I can't remember which wrestler it was who died. And the death was still ongoing, and they set up a video call with, like, the wrestler's widow. And she was like, look, I'll do it. I'll do it because of how much you love the business. But all I ask is that you just don't bring up or don't mention drugs or overdose or anything like that, because we don't know anything, and I don't want that affecting, like, you know, people's perceptions of him until, you know, the investigation concluded. And it's like, yeah, of course, totally respectful. And then, like, the very first fucking question he asked in this you know, live interview is, did your husband overdose on drugs?
Yep.
So it's not even, like, storylines are one thing, but Vince is just a grade A cunt.
Yeah.
Just in general.
He's the worst.
His father's dying wish was, look, son, don't take over all the territories. Yes, father, I won't. Alright, he's dead, let's go and take over all the territories.
Yeah, literally what happened. Ric Flair's pulling out a hammer to try and kill me.
Every episode of Dark Side of the Ring is, yeah, this is bad. And then Vince McMahon got involved and it was worse.
True. he tried to hit me with a hammer and I hit him before he hit me with it. So Ric Flair just goes out of the ring and grabs the chair. Now it's going to try and hit me with the chair when he gets back into the ring.
No, he's nothing if not determined.
It's true. Hold on, let me see.
He's going at you with the same intensity he'd go after a flight attendant.
He just hit Shelton Benjamin and got a DQ, so we won. He was trying to hit me, and I moved slightly to the side. He hit Benjamin instead.
Oh yeah, this is the era where... Alright, this is also the era where JR's a commentator.
Yeah.
Before he got fired for, you know, telling Vince, look... No, funnily enough, did he get fired because of Ric Flair?
Yes.
Because Ric Flair's son had just died, and he didn't feel like recording for the fucking latest video game.
Yes.
And so he walked out recording. He walked out or didn't attend the recording, and JR got fired because it's his job to wrangle the talent. And it's like, fucking hell, man. The dude's... I don't like Ric Flair anymore, but his son just died. So fire the one good dude who's like everyone liked and kept the company going. Genius moves by Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon has only ever done things wrong. The only reason WWE got as big as it was pure luck and accidents.
Hulk Hogan, I say. Hulk was like a...
Yeah, and
we
also,
can't like...
and also, yeah, and even like the 90s era with Steve Austin, that was an accident.
Yeah.
That was like that was the best you could say about Vince back then with Austin was because Austin wasn't his pick. Austin became like the popular one, and unlike, you know, modern days where he would just ignore whenever people liked somebody, he actually, you know, went with the Austin thing. He was at least smart enough back then to do that. By the way, yes, we got even though we won, we still got our asses kicked by Triple H and Ric Flair, and we're on the ground bleeding. It's fun.
To be fair, you did only win off of a DQ, so...
I mean, even if we won normally, it would still have the same cutscene where Benjamin getting his fucking legs broken.
Well, he did just take a chair to the face.
Even if that didn't happen and I pinned him, it would have been that way. It's the same thing that happened last time.
Man, Ric Flair, you're such an asshole.
Woo!
The plane ride from hell all over again.
I mean, Ric Flair actively went out, grabbed a chair, and tried to hit us with it. So that's his fucking fault. Also, let's look. I actually am curious. Let's see if Benoit is in this. Because I think we have maybe time for one more match. But I'm so fucking curious if Benoit's in this game or not, because I don't remember.
Fingers crossed for Chris Benoit.
I just gotta save the game and then check. Okay, Expedition, single, no manager. Okay. Just gotta go all the way through this shit. There he is!
Yes!
There he is! 89 overall score!
We did it!
Unfortunately, we're in the Smackdown story, and we're in Raw, and he's in Smackdown. So we probably won't face Benoit in the storyline.
Damn it!
But we will repeatedly deal with Ric Flair and Triple H.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It didn't matter which company we went with. Eventually, we would just keep running into people who could go, "Oh yeah, you're a horrible person."
It's true.
There's enough people in wrestling who are cunts.
It's very true. Okay, this time it's just a singles submission match. The Wizzer versus Ric Flair. DQ is off. So if he pulls out a chair, I can kick it out of his hand and go, "Cowabunga it is," and grab it and start hitting him with it. Also, speaking of disgrace, there's Hulk Hogan in the loading screen.
Hey, Hulk.
Hey, brother! You want me to hear me say the N-word?
Man, the sad thing is that comparatively, that's not even as bad. Not even that bad.
Yeah, if we go down the whole shebang of wrestling, he's kind of low. He's kind of just a low-tier villain. He's like, Pete from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I remember when Pete also said the N-word.
The most interesting thing about Hulk Hogan's reign of evil is the fact that Iron Sheik survived solely to wait for him to die.
Oh. No, he might not have to wait long.
Maybe. Alright, do you think the Wizard will be able to finally beat Ric Flair?
And the Wizard slay the monster of the Party Boy. I mean, Party Boy could very well be like a Z-list Marvel villain nobody remembers.
If I had money, I would so commission a comic book cover of the Wizard versus the Party Boy. The plane ride from hell!
Watch out, Wizard, he's gonna helicopter you.
The cover would be the Wizard on the ground crawling with Ric Flair standing triumphantly, just going, "Now you will face my helicopter!" This is the worst.
Look, it's not our fault Ric Flair did shitty things.
It's not.
It's his fault for being in this so much. We have to keep talking about the shitty things that Ric Flair did.
when he called himself the Nature Boy, that wasn't quite what I thought he meant.
Well, I think it's exactly what you thought it meant.
It might be. This is part of why I want to do this game, because the second one of the wrestlers come up, we're just gonna have a field day with them. I didn't expect it to right away, because I haven't played this in so long. I didn't expect right away them to be like, "Here's Ric Flair! You want a fucking field day?"
The only way it could have been better is if we'd have fought Chris Benoit.
Oh god, yeah. But we'd have to do Smackdown for that. I'm not gonna do both storylines, because they are pretty long.
Oh, right, this will be the day of fucking Teddy Long, wouldn't it? You're GM of Smackdown.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no, this is Bischoff.
That prick.
Bischoff's in this game, if I recall.
Oh, no, not Bischoff. That prick.
Yeah, it's Bischoff. He's in this story, too. We'll see.
You know what, we can just say any, major player in wrestling and just say, "Oh, no, not blank, that prick." And it's applicable.
It's true.
JR's the only good one.
I love JR.
Everyone loves JR. That's why he got fired.
Everyone loves you, you fucking cunt! Get out!
Also, this would also be with Jerry the King Lawler, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh fuck! I don't think I have the commentary on, so we don't get to hear them. I'll have to turn that on for next time. Because they are in the game.
I can't remember if it's this one specifically or one of the other ones, but JR does come up with a line that I quote a lot, which says like, "If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean."
I don't think it's this one.
Which I don't get, but it sounds profound, and I like JR. He's a sensible person, and anytime he's on Dark Side of the Ring, he's just like, yeah, this was a really fucked up, stupid thing, and I hate that it happened. And I tried to make it stop. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
He's as much a victim of Vince as all those people who are also victims of Vince.
And the list keeps growing! Every day we think that we've reached the bottom, but no! We've only reached a layer!
Oh yeah, much of them.
I mean, who hasn't been a victim of Vince at this point?
People who died before Vince.
He probably defiled their graves or some kind of ritual so he could get them from death.
Possible.
No one is safe.
Never forget, Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Trump and Vince are friends, and part of Trump's cabinet was Vince's wife.
Yeah. Remember that time WWE opened a themed restaurant in New York?
Yes, one of the games from this era has that as a location you can fight in.
Well, I had to do something in it. It didn't last. I think it only lasted like a year or something.
Yeah, it's only in one of the games. I don't remember which one though. But
Man,
I know I have the game though, because I bought, like, back in this era, I used to buy these games like every year because they were all really good. Even though I didn't watch wrestling at that point anymore.
I had a friend who also bought the games every year but didn't watch wrestling. And to be fair, he still does buy the games every year, although I think that's more because he likes how awful they are.
The newest ones okay.
I think he literally had, like, was it 2K20 or whatever? The what? Like, I think he had that on his best games of the year just because of how
Oh yeah, that one was fucking terrible. To where they took a break from it for a year. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Which is impressive to make a game bad when you're just effectively repackaging a game from last year.
Yeah.
That's impressive amounts of laziness. That's something you should strive for, Sabo. How are you, Sabo? Any news on your end? Updates?
You say any news on my end? For a second, I thought you were going to say any news on your end, as in, am I going to Paris soon?
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I don't think so. I wasn't planning on it.
I just meant like, do you have any interesting tidbits?
Has Rooster Teeth done anything this week? No.
Oh.
Not that I can tell.
Yeah.
Unless something's happened in the last hour. Let's take a look. No, it doesn't look like it.
Well.
I did, well, I've made Ric Flair bleed.
Well, you need to get that blood flowing somewhere else to stop him.
It's the only way I can beat him. It's the only way the Wizard can defeat the party. The Nature Boy has to bleed.
You have to cut off his blood flow. His penis is the source of his power, of his fantastic
I will slap
power.
him in the ass. How do you like it?
All right. Oh, so there is an update on Ruby, which is one of the co-writers just tweeted out being like, "Man, just looking over Volume 9's initials, and man, this is gonna be the best volume yet." And then people are like, "Yeah, you said that every year. I don't believe it anymore."
I mean, eventually he'll be right.
And someone's like, it'd be a bit odd if someone came out and said, "Man, this latest effort really sucked. Nobody's gonna want to watch this."
Why did we make this?
Well, I'm sure people who made that Game of Thrones spin-off show are probably thinking that.
Why did they make that?
Yeah, I don't get it either, Plank.
They apparently
it did good.
That's all I was about to say. Is that apparently it did good ratings.
For now, give it time. Oh, I mean, I'm just gonna avoid it. Look, I'm gonna avoid this fucking Lord of the Rings show that I don't give a shit about. Because it's like, oh man, what's all the backstory behind the Lord of the Rings? It's like, there's a dude. He's called Sauron. He made a bunch of magic rings. It tells you in the first 5 fucking minutes of Fellowship.
Yeah,
of the
but
Ring.
how?
With magic.
But what kind of magic? Well, how does the magic work?
And then he was like, "Hey, yo, everyone! I know you know that I'm some evil overlord, but I bought you some magic rings. Have fun. This isn't some part of your evil grand plan, is it?
No.
I'm offended. You would even say such a thing. So anyway, now that you've all got your rings, I have the best ring for myself. Haha, fuckers.
That doesn't control all our rings, does it?
Yes.
Ah, shit!
He got us again.
There we go, I summed up the entire of this Lord of the Rings show. Even faster than Fellowship of the Ring did. Oh.
I gotta work on Ric Flair's legs to make him tap out. It's a submission match.
Kinky.
Yes. I got him at yellow, so... But I have his head and his torso at, red.
Dan, you're already yellow.
Yeah, I'm always yellow. But now I must make him yellow.
That's my secret, I'm always yellow. The incredible jaundice.
And now I will spank him in the ass once again! I had to clip that for you guys! Because it did a slow-mo effect at the best worst time. It was fucking great! I'm so glad I gave that to him. Come on, tap out, Rick.
Let me hit you with sexual assault again. That's the name of your move, by the way, the sexual assault.
I thought it was named Mongoose Blood.
No,
we gotta save that for...
That's the dropkick special.
Yeah.
This is, actually, no, it is called the Wizzer.
No.
It's just the Wizard.
You got whizzed.
I just whizzed in your coffee cup at super speed. That's right, Barry. Now whenever you take a drink, you're drinking my pee. My methods are beyond your understanding. Look, if they ever do a Reverse Flash movie, or ever do like Reverse Flash in a movie, they should cast Ezra Miller as the Reverse Flash.
I still like how that movie's costing them more money, and they're like, no, we can't get rid of this movie. It's costing us the most money, but we can't get rid of it.
The problem is that they've also made it so it's not even just it's like an $880 million loss if they drop it, or 800 or whatever it is. But it also means that it fucks over whatever plans they actually do have for the rest of their movies, because so much of it is clearly going to hinge on doing Flashpoint to cosmic reset a bunch of shit they don't want.
Yeah.
So they're like super fucked, because then it's like, well, if they don't do the reboot, then they'll just have to, or if they don't do the movie, then they don't just get their easy out reboot, and then they'll just have to rely on people going, I don't really give a shit about these movies, so I can't, how am I supposed to remember what happened?
I mean, the only people that are gonna fucking care are like the fucking Zack Snyder fans, but they don't actually exist, they're all just Zack Snyder.
It's like, nobody complained that Suicide Squad and the other was not in canon with the other Suicide Squad.
Nobody really cares.
And don't forget that other Suicide Squad was in canon with Justice League.
true.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what Warner Brothers is up to. They just seem to be like throwing whatever they can at the wall and seeing what sticks. And then if it does stick, they're thinking, all right, how do we unstick this?
Okay, we gotta get rid of it. It's sticking. Only keep stuff that doesn't stick.
Look, we just need to spam more Space Jam 2. Everybody liked Space Jam 2. Literally nobody liked Space Jam 2. Everybody liked it!
I was very indifferent to it.
Fucking everybody wants LeBron James in everything.
I was very indifferent to that fucking movie. I don't think it was as bad as people were saying, but I don't think it was really great either. Because I think it was just Space Jam 2, if you know what I mean.
It's just, let's do Space Jam again, but also just throw in all these properties.
Because we own so much bullshit now.
Yeah, bullshit that we won't do anything with.
Here's the Iron Giant again. Why do you keep doing this?
Just leave him.
Leave him alone!
leave the precious boy.
He doesn't deserve this!
But yeah, we just do shit like this and then go, hey look, we're referencing all these properties that we own that we don't do anything with. And it's like, why don't you just do something with those properties instead? That feels like it'd be better. Like, nobody wanted a Space Jam 2.
People were
Nobody.
asking for it. People were. It's been a thing for years.
Yeah, well, people ask for fucking chlamydia, but we don't go around and give free handouts of chlamydia. We make them pay for it, like normal people. That's what prostitutes are for.
One of the reasons I hate one of the submission games in this game is the AI can just always get it, no matter what their condition's at.
It does feel like, from what I remember, it does feel like an arbitrary, okay, now it counts as, now they'll submit.
Well, no, it's the one with the get the ball into the bar thing. AI will always land that one. God damn it. He's still not at red, so I'm not allowed to succeed in the mashing one. And the other one I'm just never allowed to succeed in because it's the AI. I might give him more submission moves to ease the burden. Because, like, I've won this match, but because it's submission, and he's not, I didn't really build him for that. It's just taken way longer than it should. Because I gotta break his leg, so I need to give him, like, a tap out, like, mash submission for, like, the head or chest. Or both.
Or none.
No, because you need him for submission matches.
And anytime I see these videos that are like, I watch blank so you don't have to, or I play blank so you don't have to, I just think, well, I'm sure someone will watch this video so I don't have to as well.
It's like the those fucking videos where it's like, was this game actually good?
Question mark, exclamation mark.
Emoji face, emoji face. Alright, I should be able to make him tap out this time, because he's at red.
Rather dead than red.
Still a pain in the ass, but I got it.
Hooray.
We've defeated the Nature Boy. But at what cost?
You know the cost of a sexual harassment lawsuit and an arse slap.
Multiple ass slaps. I didn't just do it once.
But what did it cost?
Everything. What did it cost Thanos? He got to live on his fucking farm for like a week.
Hey, John Cena's here now, and so is the Big Show.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think I've...
Damn Thanos and all these people saying he's right.
To be fair, I don't think either of...
John Cena, like, punched me out for some reason. Now they're beating up the other two.
Thanks, Cena. You prick.
Oh, now he's choking. Oh god, he's strangling Ric Flair with a chain.
I guess John Cena really was the hero all along.
It's true. He knocked me out. They knocked out Triple H, and then they choked out Ric Flair. Oh, and now he's getting hit by not Andre Giants, by Big Show's finisher. So he's dead. Oh, out of the ring. He's dead.
Well,
he's dead.
As I said, John Cena was the hero.
Now we're teaming up to try and beat John Cena. However, John Cena's already fled the ring, so we can't see him.
So we'll do to him what John Cena has done to the world of acting.
Kill him.
Oh, I don't want to be too mean to John Cena because he's one of the few who's somehow neither dead nor disgraced. Yet.
Yes.
There's always a yet
Yes.
at the end of that sentence in wrestling.
Always.
Anytime we talk about anyone, you've
Yes.
got to always think, yeah, but they might be the subject of a future Dark Side of the Ring.
It's true.
John Cena will never die.
Until he dies.
Next episode, John Cena dies in lava.
Alright, that's where we'll stop for today. Chris Benoit is in fact in the game. Ric Flair's in the game.
Oh, you need to hashtag bring back Benoit.
Through what? Necromancy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's possible.
It's time to leave.
It's time to leave.